What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. If you remember, during the summer and earlier part of the fall last year, it seemed like we were getting a plot leak every other day, and then those all but died out towards the end of the year when the trailer finally got released. Now it seems like the plot leak season has picked back up, and this time we got something as a description of leaked footage. I'm going to go ahead and issue the normal disclaimers, then read through the description and break it all down for you guys. But first, if you could, grab the subscribe button. We're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel related stuff. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, leave a like and a comment on this video. I'll get into all the giveaway stuff again at the end of the video. Now, whether you've been following me for a while or this is your first time finding my channel, leaks are one of the more fun things to do here. You guys seem to really enjoy them, and who doesn't love a great plot leak every now and again? But we need to remember why we love them so much, and that's they help us more easily get inside our own imagination, and by presenting us pictures and facts to either agree and or disagree with, help us more easily create how the movie or scene may go. That being said, allow me to issue my normal disclaimer and remind you guys not to let any leaks of any kind ruin your Avengers Endgame experience. Remember to keep your skeptical mind skeptical, and that this may as well be fan fiction as it is not directly from Marvel Studios, and that any leaks of any kind, if they turn out to be true, could ruin the experience for you. And if you want to see the ideas and concepts that Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, and the Russos have in store for you, completely unspoiled by any leaks that may end up coming true, back out now. That being said, you've already clicked on this video, so chances are you've already answered that question, and let's read this thing. The scene opens in a Wakandan lab. Shuri and Tony Stark look over at Dr. Banner, who's on a table and looking and shifting around quite uneasily. As Tony and Shuri ready the computers, Dr. Banner says something like, "Are you sure about this?" In which Tony Stark looks at him and says matter-of-factly, "No." Shuri says, "You are ready." The screen cuts to an image of Professor Hulk spitting out blood, a huge cut on his face in the middle of what looks like a battlefield and could quite easily be any alien city, perhaps Sandar. The Power Stone is the only Infinity Stone in this entire scene, and there's no Infinity Gauntlet anywhere, but rather Thanos with an enormous double-bladed sword, and the Black Order is with him. The Avengers appear to be losing this battle, and at some point Captain America remarks that if they're going to win, it's going to have to be somewhere else. Tony sarcastically asks, "What do you propose we do about it? Because at this point, we are out of time and down to the wire." To which Captain America replies, "We should cut the wire." Cuts to a large explosion of chromatic light when Captain Marvel flies in and punches Thanos square in the face that sends him flying. Rhodey closes some contraption that contains the Power Stone and slides this said cartridge into a huge metal object that is mostly off screen and pats it hard twice. Says to himself, "She's ready," which immediately cuts to a scene with a blast so powerful it almost whites out the entire shot. The rest of the footage contains cutscenes of some of the Avengers back in the quantum realm, some of the Avengers on Earth, and then a final shot of Iron Man looking down at his hands that are off screen, holding something, casting an unmistakable green reflection on his face and in his eyes. Cuts to Avengers Endgame logo. Now, one of the reasons I decided to do this leaked footage description at the channel of all the things that are floating around out there is that we are right on the eve of what many people have suspected will be the main trailer release for Avengers Endgame. That is, the Super Bowl is about a week away, and that's generally when they would do a main trailer or a TV spot. Now, if you remember, the one for Infinity War was only a slight variation on some footage we had already seen from a previous trailer. However, we did get to see Tony Stark knighting Spider-Man and making him an official Avenger, which that scene did go on to make it in the movie. So that was super cool to see beforehand. The important thing to remember, just because the trailer is coming out soon doesn't mean that someone's possible description of it makes it real. The other really important thing to note here, which is an argument against this being real, unfortunately, is that Kevin Feige, in a very earnest tone, said that we probably wouldn't see anything outside of the first 15 or 20 minutes of the film in any of the promotion materials or upcoming trailers, which made sense because they've sat on everything, including the title, more tightly than any movie in the history of movies. Usually you have to go way over the top and release 3 minutes trailers that get you into the third act to get anyone to go see your film. But of course, this is the exact opposite with Avengers Endgame, as the hype is at an all-time high and possibly higher for this film than any other film in the past. The point here being that this definitely sounds like something that would include scenes from throughout the movie, unless they plan on opening up with a battle scene, doing it sort of completely unannounced style, pulling a Tarantino and going out of order. I doubt that there's any possibility that something this over the top would show up in an Avengers Endgame trailer after Kevin Feige says we won't see anything out of the first 15 or 20 minutes. That being said, this is a Super Bowl spot. This is a place where more eyes around the world, actually, that's false, more eyes in the United States are fixated on one event than any other time throughout the year. It is usually, by ratings, the most viewed event, if not one of the top 2 or 3 in the United States. And that being said, they're definitely going to want to capitalize on it. And I could see a trailer of this magnitude with these kinds of shots in them. And I could also see Kevin Feige and the Russos still just trolling us the way that they have done the whole time. You literally can't trust anything they say anymore because they straight out said that Endgame wasn't the title and other things, including fake scenes in almost every trailer now. So would I think it'd be a reach? Yes, but not outside the realm of possibility for them to go ahead and drop an absolute doozy of a trailer in the middle of the Super Bowl and have us all jaw dropped after we thought we weren't going to get anything outside of what we've already gotten, and we get this huge crazy battle with all these VFX. That being said, there's another argument against this plot leak being real, as it pains me to say. Unfortunately, again, this does seem like fan fiction in a way that it is just an amalgamation of all of the leaks we've gotten up till now. Whoever wrote this, whoever claimed to have seen this footage, claims that there's some metal contraption that they slide the Power Stone in, and then there's a huge blast, which is like a creative way of saying, hey, it's the proton cannon, which is something that's been leaked pretty extensively and rather speculated at up until now. Also, the Professor Hulk leak, the idea of Tony being in Wakanda matched with the screenshot from an interview where we know he would be in that. These are the techniques that writers would use to make their fan fiction sound a lot more believable and plausible, weaving together facts that are already known. That's why when these things start to come out late in the game like this, they can't help but touch on all of the things that have been leaked up until now. And in regards to this leak specifically, whomever wrote it decided to play it completely safe and not give us anything new or creative, which is just another indication to me that there was a longing to make this known as real and that it's probably fake. However, like I said, these are really fun to do at the channel and do help fuel our own imagination. Just don't let this spoil the experience for you, because like I said, more likely than not, a lot of these are fan fiction. They're not actually true. They're fun, but they're not actually true. And if you want my take on this one specifically, I've got to debunk it completely. However, let it be known, if the Super Bowl comes out next week and we get a trailer that even touches on like half of this, I'm going to have to give this guy credit and maybe actually consider him a real source. As you know, people have in the past called things. There was someone who came out last year and was like, yo, Red Skull is in Infinity War. The Soul Stone's on Vormir. Gamora knows where it is. And we were like, yeah, dude. And then, we went and saw the movie and that guy was right. So quickly, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. First of all, if you believe this is real, awesome. Let me know why. If you think this is fake, awesome. Let me know why. Also, let me know in the comments what you think about the idea of the proton cannon and some of these other ideas like the Power Stone, a battle on Xandar. I think we've talked about a lot of them here at the channel before, but I'm always open to what you guys have to say about things. And quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, we're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as this awesome Marvel Trendsetters limited edition, limited run 2500 Marvel licensed plaque containing 10 original film cells commemorating the first Avengers movie. These things are super cool, not available anywhere anymore. I got mine from the Marvel store down in Universal Studios. If you want to win this or either of the PlayStation 4 Pros that we're currently giving away, all you have to do, same rules apply. Hit the subscribe button, leave a like and a comment on this video, then hit the notification bell, because the more videos that you like and comment on, the better chance you have of winning. If you've been with me since the beginning, which a lot of you have, and you let me know that all the time, I cannot thank you enough. We're at almost 200,000 subs in just 8 months, and it's all because of you guys, and I seriously cannot tell you how much I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're just finding my channel for the first time, that is awesome as well. Stick around, because we will be posting again real soon. Do my best to bring you guys all the best leaks, theories, speculations, Easter eggs, and or video essays on Avengers Endgame. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Thanks for checking out the channel, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.